Leo, welcome to your reading. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to pull your money and career energy, your love energy, and I'll see who's coming and going. Now, if you have a certain amount of money you'd like to manifest, or if you have a specific person in mind, you can go ahead and like this video and subscribe. And if you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Now, for a totally fresh perspective, you can check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. And stay tuned until the end of your reading. We'll use oracle cards and I'll pull your affirmation for today and a final message from your spirit guides, tying everything together. All right, so let's dive right in. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Yes, please. Multiple offerings of wealth. This is a business. This is investments. This is you learning how to sell cryptos. This is you just monetizing a passion, making money doing something you love. This is your birthright, and Source is telling you you're on the cusp of getting this. Now, right now, your higher self is telling you in order to get this, your personality will create your personal reality. Why? How you think and how you feel creates your state of being. Your state of being creates your reality. Quantum physics 101. What this really means is your higher self is telling you, we got this. You got nothing to worry about. Energy is like a snap of a finger, like it's like electrical current. You can change your luck and fortune within a second. You know, when you want to like change your avatar, your body, it takes weeks to see results, right? You change your diet, you wait. Oh, look, my face is thinning, my body's thinning, I'm losing body fat. Fantastic. Energy is immediate. So you can go from like, oh, everything's happening to me to everything's happening for me in a second. It's all perception. Right now, Source is telling you, unlearn to relearn. This is so important. In order for you to learn what you do, you first and foremost have to unlearn what you know. What you know is because of brainwashing, influence, television, social media, is constantly to be worried, right? For example, turn on the news. What do you see? Fear, fear, fear. This is the, you know, the chaotic, stimulated energy of planet Earth that has to get cleared. Once you clear this energy, now fear, which is an illusion, is gone, and now everything changes. Your perspective is things going right. Now, how do you unlearn to relearn? You got to tell yourself, why do you feel the way you do? This is so important. So, for example, rather than just feel something, ask yourself, why do I feel like that? Imagine this. Imagine you're taking a shower and then all of a sudden you start thinking of someone and this person annoys you. You're like, oh, I can't believe I got to deal with this person at work, or I can't believe like my family member's mean to me. Now, right then and there, tell yourself, why do I feel like that? Right? Why do I feel like that? Why does this person annoy me? You know, what do they do that annoys me, for example? You might be like, oh, well, they're always so negative. And then, for example, tell yourself, why does that bother you? If they're always so negative, how do they affect you? That's on them, right? Why is them being negative affect you? Then you might tell yourself, maybe because I really don't like negative thoughts and therefore I feel like it's going to creep in and it's going to bother me. Therefore, now you're getting to the root of the problem. Ah, I see. So you're worried about other people being able to influence you. Why do you feel like they'll be able to influence you? Do you see where I'm going with this? Dig deep into that well. Well, you know, because I'm not really, you know, honoring myself and therefore I feel weak and I don't feel like I'm powerful enough not to be influenced. Okay, well, what can we do about that? Do you see where I'm going with this? This works for any single thing in your life. It works for everything, right? So right now, Source is telling you, not only can you clear this energy, but you got to understand that once this negative energy, once that devil energy of fear is gone, now you can turn your setbacks into comebacks. And this right here is when you are shining. This is a rebirth. And this is when you're back to your genuine, authentic self. This is when you, which is like what you are seeking will seek you at this point. And now your future, which starts with what you think today, will start, right? So right now with the high priestess, you know, justice energy, what you touch will turn into gold. Remember, you are someone that holds all the cards. You are not at the mercy of the universe. The universe is responding to you. So for a given example, if it was up to your higher self, your angels, your guides, and source, spirit, universe, you would be rich and be with your soulmate. Why? Because source, you know, the universe wants you to experience contrast. Source wants you to know what hot is, what cold is. Source wants you to know what sweet is, what sour is. Source wants you to know what it feels like not to have money and to have money and to meet your soulmate. This is contrast, right? But right now, the only reason that that portion hasn't happened yet is because the point of focus is on the negative side. And that's only because you're worried. You're trying to protect yourself. You're trying to make sure nothing hurts you. But you got to understand that energy right there is the reason reason that you haven't manifested it, right? This is something completely normal. Now, take that same focus and put it towards something else. So, for example, what I like to use is what I call the art of war technique, Sun Tzu, right? If you read his book, Sun Tzu, he talks about do the opposite of what your enemy wants. So, if I ever have a thought and I catch myself thinking what that thought is, if it's negative, I have the opposite thought. So, for example, imagine this. Imagine I am going for a walk and I feel like, oh my goodness, I'm never going to be able to retire because I don't have enough money. Something people struggle with, right? Immediately I'm like, oh, that's not a good thought. Rather than be like, okay, not a good thought, what do? I say, do the opposite of that thought. Now, visualize myself as I'm walking. Wow, look, I'm rich, retired on a boat with my soulmate. We're fishing, fly fishing, matter of fact. It's so much fun. And then after that, we're going to go to our friend's house and barbecue. Easy. Now, don't tell yourself this is not realistic. I'm not in a tax bracket. Don't do that to yourself. Use your imagination and creativity to visualize and feel without any attachment. This is the trick. Don't be realistic. No one cares, right? No one's like, that will never happen. That right there, run from anyone who thinks like that. Source is letting you know that you are someone that, with your, with this awareness now, you're able to create what you want. You have the high priestess energy, the hierophant energy. It's all there for you. And what consumes your mind will control your world. And this is just like, you got understanding that, like, just like, tying your shoe. At first it's very difficult, but then it gets easy. When you start practicing this, it becomes effortless for you. And something that's effortless, you could do on the autopilot, right? And right now, you also got the Queen of Wands energy with the Tower, letting you know that your higher self is telling you to do stuff. This is so important, right? Start something, stop something, do something more, do something less of. Go join that spin class, go join that yoga class, go buy that journal, pour out your heart, listen to your soul, let your angels and guides guide you, right? And this is something that happens, when your point of attraction is on towards getting towards your goal. So mind, body, and soul. For me, I know that I feel my best when I am not over consuming thoughts, over consuming food. When I'm just trying to, rather than focus my mind on indulgence and vices, my mind is more focused on the vision and story of the future, right? So for example, like being lost in that creativity. Imagine when you were young, a little girl, little boy, remember how easy it was for you to think of unicorns and, fairies and just, like having fun and dragons and all the cool stuff. That is the person you need to tap into. That person is the winner. I would much rather hang with someone that says, hey, I just read a book about dragons and unicorns than someone who just, told me that they're, watching a show on Netflix about, serial murderers. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me on that one, guys. It's all about what you quantum entangle with. Right now, your angels are telling you that you have multiple synchronicities about to take place for you. Right now, like by learning that letting go of worrying, which is a debt you don't owe, this is the first and last step, truthfully, because fear is an illusion and fear is actually the only threat that you have to worry about. So don't fear rejection or failure. That's data collection. Trust me on that. Fear itself, which prevents any sort of action from being taken place. Let go of that energy, replace it with love, and watch what happens. All right, now time for your affirmation for today. Let's quantum entangle with money and love. Write your affirmation in the comment section. Let spirit know you're ready. Look at this. Tell me you don't believe in synchronicities. Look at this. Your affirmation for today is, I get, no, we got to do this right. Your affirmation for today is, I get what I focus on. Look at that. What were we just speaking about? Guys, this is not a coincidence. It's called a synchronicity. This is exactly how spirit talks to you. Write this down in the comment section. I get what I focus on. This is you acknowledging your point of attraction, which is your power, law of attraction. I get what I focus on. Write that down in the comment section. Let spirit know you're ready for that higher outcome. All right, now final message from your spirit guides. Let's see what the final message is. All right, so final message is, if they once loved you, they still do. Loving that. So, thanks for every single time you ever fell in love, whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, or whether or not you were loved back. It changed everything. This is about experience. It's exactly what we're talking about. Falling in love, right? Love is happiness, peace, and joy, not necessarily romance. What this really means is like, I have a rule in my life. My rule is I never cast the first stone, but if the love's not reciprocated, I'm out. I'll give an example. I meet someone, hello, how are you? Pleased to meet you. Showing them love. My guard is down. Now, if they say, pleased to meet you, I'm doing well. How are you? Fantastic. If they tell me I'm all right, and they look the other way, I'm not like, whoa, why are they mean to me? Judgment, comparison. I tell myself, okay, I showed them love. They were mean back. What does this mean? Clearly they're hurt. only hurt people going around hurting people. Why they hurt? I could care less. Too many variables. Maybe they have childhood trauma. Maybe they have indigestion. I don't know. Now, I don't show any love back. At that point, I'm like, pleased to meet you, and I walk away. That's it. I'm not there to, kiss their butt, right? And that's what Source is telling you. Show love to others. If the love's back, you're a soul tribe. If it's not, adios. All right, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like this video and subscribe. I appreciate you. Till next time, chat soon.